Hi everyone. After almost a month, I welcome you all to the weekly guidance message. I was trying to share as much information, even during Ramadan, despite the tough routine and the demands of the physical body while we are fasting. I was trying my best to share as much information as was humanly possible for me. So recently, I was with this dear friend of mine who's also a subscriber and follower of my channel, and I told her that I feel so accomplished that I've added the forecast for all 12 signs for Jupiter in Aries. And she said, you know what, I'm not so sure, because for me it's your weekly guidance message that I really look forward to. So this particular weekly guidance message is especially dedicated to people who follow my weekly guidance messages, who look forward to them, and who kind of don't don't realize how much of a big deal is the transit of Jupiter in Aries. After the eclipses, it is probably the most important transit of this year. So anyway, not everyone is supposed to know astrology, and I completely understand that. So we are now going to start the weekly guidance message. The order would be similar: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and my very patient Piscean folks who always watch the video till the very end. So let me now start shuffling the cards. Sorry that you cannot really see them while I'm shuffling them here, but you will certainly see them when I draw them. Okay? Weekly guidance message for my Aries folks. Weekly guidance message for my Aries folks. Okay, a card certainly flipped, which is the Tower. Weekly guidance message. I want to put this back so that I can see what other messages are emerging, but there might be a Tower moment in this week, Aries, which means that there would be a challenge to the status quo. Okay, another card, just flipped out. Three of Swords and Three of Pentacles. I'm just putting all the pop-outs back in so that I can actually draw a card for Aries. Okay, so this shows Ten of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. You may have recently experienced an ending with an earth sign or somebody with strong earth placements in their chart. The earth placements are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This ending must have been painful for you. You could also now be headed towards the direction of your career, your finances, your personal growth, and your long-term goals. So you are slowly recovering from this betrayal. Your progress is a bit slow, but that is fine, because we all must honor our emotions, and there is no set decided pace for emotional healing and moving forward. So please move at your own pace. Some of you may have recently gone through something painful. I also saw the Tower card, and now you are slowly recovering from it. One thing that can really help you is focusing on your finances, your personal goals, and putting your life back in order. Okay, this is the card of Virgo. So right now, tending to the basics and your daily routine and health would be especially helpful for you in your recovery from this Ten of Swords. Okay, so I want to shuffle again for Taurus. I just feel called to shuffle these cards again. Weekly guidance message for my Taurians. Weekly guidance message for my Taurians. Weekly guidance message for Taurus. Okay, interestingly, you've gotten the Moon card, which is a major arcana, and then the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I hope you can see this clearly. So right now, as I'm shooting this video, there is going to be a lunar eclipse over this weekend, which is in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio happens to be your 7th house, Taurus, which means areas concerning partners, whether they are business partners or romantic partners or your life partner, your best friend, and your open enemies might be coming to the forefront. You might get to know with the Moon card something was hidden from you, and in the 2 weeks that come after the eclipse, you might get to know something about this person. Now with the 8 of Pentacles here, which is earth energy, this person could very strongly be tied to your place of work. This could be tied to, if you don't have a job or a career, maybe this is some person that you go to school with, or maybe you go to the gym, or there is some kind of activity that you are closely involved in with this person. So something might be coming to the light. It could even be related to your finances or your place of work. Even if no person is involved, it could be something tied to your workplace. Okay, Taurus? So this is the time to welcome whatever information that comes to light for you. I would never suggest someone to sit in the dark, even if the thing that comes to light is a bit painful to absorb. Okay? So this was the weekly guidance message for Taurus. I would now move on to Gemini. Weekly guidance message for my Gemini folks. Weekly guidance message for Gemini. Back of the deck is 3 of Pentacles. Good Lord, there is so much focus on endings and 10 of Swords. I am sorry, guys. This seems to be a rough week, and I think it's also the lunar eclipse, which is in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio shows death, rebirth, endings, and transformations, which are not exactly always easy. Okay, so again, I see some kind of ending. You could even be dealing with an Aries. So something has ended in your life. It could be a foundation that you thought was solid. This foundation must have been with another person in your personal romantic capacity, or it could have been with somebody that was closely involved with you in your financial areas like career or business or job. So there has been a painful ending, and I think you are in good place recovering from it and moving forward. You've learned the lesson to realize and understand what is it that you need for a solid foundation. So this is your lesson that you've learned from this experience, how to move forward after an ending, and how to rebuild that foundation that got broken, or how to rebuild your own growth from the scratch. Okay, Geminis? So I'm sorry, again, you could be dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with a fellow air sign like Libra, Aquarius, or a fellow Gemini. So shuffling the cards again for my Cancerians. Weekly guidance message for my Cancerians. Weekly guidance message for my Cancerians. My goodness, I am so sorry, guys. I actually feel like throwing this card out of the deck now. I am so sorry. This has made its face shown again. It's the 10 of Swords, and then there's the Empress. Okay, nothing is lost here, Cancerians. Let me give you the good news. With this card, nothing is lost. So I think there was some kind of disappointment or ending in the past weeks leading up to this eclipse, or maybe the next week is going to make that ending even clearer. But you are in good shape, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, or an air sign like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could have these placements in your chart. With this card, which is probably the best card in the major arcana, you are capable of loving yourself. You are capable of taking care of yourself. You know exactly what your worth is, and you treat yourself accordingly. And once a sign or any person knows how to treat himself or herself, the world will also learn how you need to be treated. This is the time to show the world that you're very cognizant of your self-worth and you're not willing to make any painful compromises. So if something comes to an end, please let it go, because your future looks very abundant, fertile, prosperous, and bright. Okay, Cancerians, I'm not so worried about you, to be very honest. So, but I just don't understand why this week is a week of very painful endings, and I'm really sorry to know this for my Aries and for my Gemini and for my Cancerians. Okay, so weekly guidance message for Leos. Weekly guidance message for Leos. Weekly guidance message for Leos. I shuffle the cards in front of you, so I don't know why that card has been showing up again and again. Weekly guidance message for Leos. Okay, these are some very beautiful cards. Back of the deck energy is Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign like Aries, Sagittarius, or a fellow Leo. And this is the Lovers. Beautiful combination. This card shows a Gemini in your life. Sorry, I have this bad cough. So this is a time for a choice, Leo. And you seem to be in very good energy. This is actually your own card if I talk about court cards. So you seem to be very cognizant again of your self-love, of your worth, of, knowing that where you stand and how you need to be treated. You have had some rough experiences in the past, but the dust has settled. You've dusted off your clothes. You're ready to stand up on your 2 feet, and you're ready to fight for what matters to you. This is the Lovers card, so an important choice needs to be made. It could be in the areas of career, business, finance, or it could be in the your romantic life. Maybe there's a choice between two people, or maybe there's a choice of, two jobs or two career scenarios. So whatever you choose, Leo, make sure that you choose from the heart space. Try to rise above your fears. I know it's difficult. Try to rise above your fears and make a choice from the heart space as opposed to your mind or your head. Okay, so this week is especially significant for you with this major arcana. It's the week of making a decision. Okay, and as you make the decision from the heart, number one, and know your worth. It's very important to know your worth. Okay, so weekly guidance message for Virgos. Weekly guidance message for Virgos. Weekly guidance message for Virgos. Beautiful energy. Beautiful. King of Wands and Queen of Cups. Virgo, you could be dealing with a water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could be dealing with a fire sign like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could even have these placements in your own chart. Okay, so this is the week of recognizing who your divine counterpart is, who your right romantic partner is. I see a couple here. One person is very focused on emotions. They know how to express them and they know how to feel them, while the other person is very focused on taking action and sort of not shying away from their desires or their wishes, and they know what they have their eyes on and they know how to get the object of their desire. So they're very good with taking action on their desires. Now this could even, both these cards could even be your own energy. Maybe you're realizing that you're making sense of your own emotions and then you're taking an action which is based on your emotions and your desires. So this is some very strong sacral chakra energy that I see here, and as well as solar plexus. You're able to take action on your desires, and it seems like both these chakras are in strong condition right now for you. So good luck, Virgos. This is I really like your cards for this week. This is some great energy headed your way. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle again for Libra. Weekly guidance message for my Librans. Weekly guidance message for my Librans. Back of the deck energy is 8 of Swords and this energy is 6 of Swords. I really like this combination. So Libra, you could be dealing with another air sign like Gemini, Aquarius, or a fellow Libran. So you were in your fears. A situation was making you feel trapped. You felt like there was no way out. You were really in your mind about something, and you felt like you're trapped and you're just feeling very scared of what the future holds for you. Some of you could have felt you didn't have a choice or no option or no way out of your problems. This week provides a solution. This week provides the way out of your problems. This week gives you the opening or the mental breakthrough that you need to rise above your problem. Okay, Libra? Stellar week. Amazing solutions are on the cards. You'll be able to come up with a very creative solution to something that you're facing, something that you're afraid of. Okay, so amazing energy, but requires the use of mind as opposed to emotions. Okay, so since there's a lot of sword energy and that's your own strong suit, so make sure that you tap into the powers of your own mind. Most likely you're faced with a situation that requires a decision based on mind as opposed to heart or emotions. Okay, So going to shuffle the cards for my Scorpio folks who are basically housing a lunar eclipse in their own sign. Weekly guidance message for my Scorpios. Weekly guidance message. Oops, this just flipped out. 8 of Wands. Some kind of communication headed your way, Scorpio. It literally popped out of the deck. I put it back in so that I can draw 2 other cards for you. Weekly guidance message for Scorpios. Again, communication. And again, the fated 10 of Swords. So this communication could be coming from an air sign like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because you have the Queen of Swords here. I hope you can see it clearly. So both the cards belong to the same suit. And with the 8 of Wands, I can also tell that there is the theme of the week is communication. This communication could be about an ending. You might be closing a cycle in your life. Maybe you have to speak a bitter, hard, but accurate truth to someone in your life. Maybe this person did not know your worth, and maybe they mistreated you, or they made you feel like you don't count or you don't matter. So this is the week to speak your truth to this person and to put the final nail in the coffin, because the 10 of Swords comes after the 9 of Swords. At some point this problem may have kept you up at night. You may have lost your sleep after it, but now you're ready to rise above it with the Queen of Swords, and you're ready to finalize this ending. Okay, so don't worry, go for it. I'm sure this cycle needs to be closed in your life. Okay, Scorpios, so you could be dealing with a Libra, a very strong Libra person coming through the Queen of Swords. So weekly guidance message for Sagittarians. Weekly guidance message for Sagittarians. Weekly guidance message for Sagittarians. Okay, 8 of Pentacles and Strength card. Sagittarians, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Leo. Okay, so when it comes to work goals, something in your career, some kind of deadline, it could even be a fitness goal, with the Pentacles here. You have what it takes. You have put in a lot of effort. You have the courage that is required to meet this goal. You might have to control some of your impulses. You might have to control maybe anger, rage, fears, insecurities. It could be anything that you're trying to control, but you have exactly what it takes to meet this goal. You could be dealing with a Leo, as said earlier, or you could have strong placements in your own chart. So nothing to worry about. I'm actually, I feel like you are in good shape for this week. Okay, so weekly, oops, sorry, bad shuffling. Weekly guidance message for Capricorns. Weekly guidance message for Capricorns. Beautiful. Back of the deck energy is 6 of Cups, and this is the 2 of Swords. So I think Capricorn, you are dealing with someone from your past. This person could be a water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But why are you confused about this person? This is the 2 of Swords. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You are up in your mind about someone from your past. You're not sure whether you need to get closer to this person or keep your distance, whether you need to accept their offer or not, whether you need to allow them back into your life or not. So with this moon here, I think this lunar eclipse is also keeping you up in your mind. So I think Capricorn, my advice to you is that if you can't see the situation clearly, please don't make any decisions right now. Give it a week or two, and I think the facts will reveal themselves to you. Also, if you still have emotions for this person, and if this person was not toxic, maybe you need to stop using your mind so much, and maybe you need to listen to your emotions. You need to accept that you still love this person, and it's okay to have them back in your life. It really depends on your own situation, because you could because this could even apply to a non-romantic matter. It could be something that came up in the past, and now you're at a crossroad. You need to make a choice, but you don't have all the facts. So really, please slow down, allow the facts to emerge, which are going to take a couple of weeks, and then you can make the decision. Okay, but whatever it is, whether romantic, work related, or maybe anything related to your personal life, it has its roots in the past. Okay, so allow the facts to emerge, Capricorn, and I don't think this is a week to make a decision. So, weekly guidance message for my Aquarians. The High Priestess just popped out. I'll be putting it back. This is the time to use your intuition, Aquarians. You're also a very cerebral air sign, and maybe it's hard for you to tap into your intuition, and also your intuition comes through Uranian flashes. Uranus is your ruling planet, and your intuition is more like a flash, a light bulb moment. Okay, so make sure that if there's a flash, or if there's a kind of an epiphany or an aha moment, you pay attention to it. So let me shuffle the cards. Weekly guidance message for my Aquarius folks. Back of the deck energy is 9 of Wands, and the top card is the 8 of Wands. Very strong fire energy. You could have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your own chart, or you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, so Aquarius, some kind of rapid communication is coming. However, you have your guard up. This could be fiery communication. You know, somebody probably has their eyes on you. You're the object of their desire, or you really need to, they really want you to take action. This is spontaneous communication. Somebody has not put in a lot of thought into it. But sometimes it's a good thing, you know. Some things need to be spontaneous and unplanned. However, you have your walls up. You are very guarded, you are very cautious, most likely due to experiences in the past. However, I do see you, because 8 and 9 is a sequence. I do see this energy getting better, probably not in this week, maybe in the week afterwards, that you will come to realize, you know, why your past is still affecting your present choices. Okay, and if this is not love related, this is probably some kind of communication coming your way that makes you feel cautious. So keep your guard up in this week. I'm not asking you to let it down. This is the week to realize how your past is still affecting your present. Okay, so whatever this communication is, make sure that you do tap into your feelings and realize why you're so cautious. Maybe it can be worked through, or maybe it just completely needs to, maybe the communication needs to be ignored, and maybe you have a fair reason to keep your guard up and to be cautious towards it. Okay, giving the final shuffle for my Piscean folks. Weekly guidance message for my Pisces. Weekly guidance message for my Pisces. Something I'd like to say about Pisces. I've recently developed a lot of appreciation for this sign, because there's a reason why they've been kept at the end. I have never seen someone so patient as Piscean folks. They're adaptable, they're flexible, and they're willing to surrender a lot earlier than other signs. They're willing to accept to be guided by a force, a higher force like God or divine, way better than other signs. Okay, it's no wonder it's the sign of divinity and spirituality. So shuffling for Pisces. Weekly guidance message for my Piscean folks. Pisces has basically integrated the lessons of all 11 signs that come before it. The strengths, and I'd like to say the strengths only, let's not say the weaknesses. Okay, flipping the cards. 3 of Wands, King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have these placements in your chart. So Pisces, there is some beautiful communication headed your way. It could be from a boss, it could be from someone older than you, it could be from a person of authority, and this is communication you have been waiting for. It might even come from another location, another country, it might even involve travel. Okay, so this is the time to speak your truth as well, to be very clear about asking for your needs to be met, in case you're feeling like, you know, so your needs aren't being met. So be very clear, stand up in your power, speak up for yourself, speak your truth, and the outcome is good. You don't need to worry about speaking up for yourself. Okay, so this is some communication headed your way that you have been waiting for a long time. Okay, Pisces, so with this message I finish my weekly guidance message. I hope you guys benefit from it in some way, shape or form. Until next week, please take care of yourselves. Bye.